a monster instead. Welcome to the stream. We are live. Dusk Rollers in the chat. Welcome back. We're going to play some completely improvised role-playing games. My name is Will. I am your Dungeon Master. As you can see, I have not prepared at all. These are my notes. My sleeves are empty, and I am ready to rumble. Last time on the stream, which is Numenera, a RPG set 1 billion years in the future on Earth, where humans live in a new dark age surrounded by ancient technology that they understand to be magic. The word for which in their language is Numenera. Our party made an expedition out to a facility in a swamp via hang glider, had an unfortunate encounter with what has to be the apex predator of the surrounding ecosystem. Killed it, had their hang glider destroyed in the process, discovered a cipher that is an all-terrain vehicle, so they might be able to get back safely, started exploring the facility, and discovered a defunct giant drill. The chamber that contains that drill is now where they currently stand, as a bunch of floating decals of light sort of indicate caution, danger, this thing being broken. You're not sure. I'm going to go ahead and go around and have everybody describe what their character looks like and their name, then we can get started.
I am Serenia, the mystical nano who works miracles. I am a self-proclaimed healer, and my main goal is the betterment of humankind with Numenera as a main linchpin, focal point, whatever you want to call it. Imagine a cyberpunk voodoo priestess. That's what she looks like. Beautiful locks and with fiber optics weaved in them. Skirts, lots of pockets, lots of doodads. Kind of crazy.
Nice. I am Siverdane. I am a graceful glaive who explores dark places. Think your fighter/adventurer character. I am definitely past my prime. Was out of shape and out of work for a long time, and is definitely worn on me. I'm getting a little grizzled, aged, but I am making a comeback. I'm back in fighting shape and currently getting back to exploring dark places, which is my calling.
I am fourth of the fifth. I am a heroic Arcus who augments flesh with grafts. I am the literal savior of Zatolis, our city. I am literally the chosen one of our religion. Otherwise, I spend my days as a simple doctor, treating people with science and like that foul magic.
Hey.
You are a doctor of the machine cult, which has the dual responsibilities in Zatolis of maintaining the machine and maintaining the physical health of the populace.
Well, that's part of the machine.
Yeah. I mean, kind of symbiotically, in your religion, almost certainly. That is neither here nor there currently, because right now you're deep within the bowels of another machine/facility, which I have taken to calling the Maw in the YouTube descriptions, just for it to have a name. It is a hole in the ground in the swamp that creates and extrudes an incredible amount of glucose, which suffuses the local ecosystem and causes it to be incredibly intense. There's just a bunch of free energy up for grabs for whatever animals happen to be the nastiest ones. After jumping into a hexagonal sort of entryway and dealing with that horrible lightning gorilla beast, you guys find yourself standing outside this, standing in this chamber. I feel like there probably isn't like a natural tunnel extending out that the drill dug already. Is there? Yeah, I think there probably is. So there's the entrance you came through, the drill itself, and then a natural tunnel that the drill clearly dug in the past. This machine is basically, it has a bunch of like sharp teeth on the front of it, and then it's on small legs that are folded into its body. It looks essentially like a tube with a pointed spiral on the end.
Sure.
Bristling with diamond-tipped cutting wheels. What would you guys like to do?
Can I examine the hole that the drilling machine dug, and can I tell whether just studying the marks and stuff, can I tell whether the machine dug out or dug its way in?
You think that it dug outwards.
Okay. Someone did.
How would it be here if it didn't dig its way in, genius? Obviously, if we walk out the thing, well, eventually you get to another side. Was it made in here?
Well, maybe it was because it says Will says that the thing dug its way out of this room.
Yeah, there's a secret army of drill people that have been waiting to
I mean, could
plotting
be.
to take over the world.
For all we know, there could be.
So to clarify, the directionality of the tunnel, you're guessing, is outwards from this chamber.
Yes.
Yeah, like it drilled from the outside in.
No.
Like it started in this chamber and drilled a tunnel elsewhere.
That
Told-
makes no sense.
Told you, dummy.
Okay, I'm glad that we talked this out. The directionality of the tunnel starts in this room, goes elsewhere. Where? Not clear. The tunnel is not lit.
Well,
Okay.
I can tell you this, though. If we follow the tunnel, we certainly won't be here anymore.
That's true.
I can confirm, 100% correct.
Unless there's a causal imbality or something.
Or there's just
Yeah.
another entrance you guys
Yeah.
haven't seen.
Do I look on the other walls? Is there another entrance?
Look,
No.
has anybody written, like, it's a loop, don't go in or something?
Yeah. But
All right.
what do you guys want to do?
Do the caution signs say don't touch this or just don't go down this path?
So they're definitely not in a language you understand, right?
Dang it.
You can try and interpret them by understanding Numenera. Why don't you go ahead and do that for me? I think it's going to be a
Yay.
difficulty 5 task
So
to get like a general idea of
It
what you're dealing with.
automatically drops down to a 3 for me because I understand Numenera.
Okay.
Oh, yes,
Very
you
well.
do.
I'm gonna do it as a 3. Why not? So I gotta beat a 9.
Yes. You have to
Whee.
roll a 9 or higher. Rolls a 14.
There
Okay.
you go.
So you tell me.
Okay.
If you want to use some story dice, you can. You're going to want these.
Yeah. Wrong bag.
Ah,
What is
is that somebody trying to get something on a high shelf?
that? Yes.
Dude, that's so good.
My life.
So that is the dice that we rolled. So I'm going to adjust this camera a little bit.
I don't know. I think it's a combination of like don't drill here, but obviously somebody did, and that's why this whole sucrose thing is happening, making this a sickly sweet place to be.
So is the source or the problem?
I think this is what caused the problem. They
Okay.
Whoever it was drilling. They drilled too far. They drilled too deep,
Oh, man.
and
I can actually work with that.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Cool.
Okay.
Dude.
So this is definitely part of the problem.
Yeah.
The fact that the drill is broken. I think I can actually add some more detail about the drill itself.
Yeah.
If you want to, and like, it's pretty apparent, I think, from like a bystander's point of view, that like the outside plating of this drill is melted in a really weird way. Like it's like the metal and synth of the outside of the drill became liquid and sagged a little bit. You can make an intelligence roll to figure out why that might be. Understanding Numenera probably doesn't apply. Well, actually, I'm going to be charitable and say it does.
All right. Difficulty?
I think it's it's like a really esoteric thing, so I think it's going to be difficulty 5. So you need to roll another 3.
Okay.
So she's investigating to see why. Can I investigate to see if it still works or not? And I do have a tinkering relevant skill, I think.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That didn't get there, I think.
Okay.
So I will spend an XP and do it again.
All right.
Whee!
Because whenever I see Numenera, I just got to fiddle with it.
That was even less.
Roll
So
a
it
2.
begins.
Not so much.
I'm not meant to know this, so
It'll be a mysterious mystery.
yep.
Okay. Don't roll. I just
Okay.
want to give you some XP.
Yes.
Because one of the things I can do in this game is give out XP to make bad things happen. So you jump up in the drill.
Yes.
It's
I love
super
bad things
easy.
happening.
Super easy.
Thank you.
Pretty straightforward. They're very intuitive user interface. You flip a switch, it roars to life, and the drill starts spinning. And immediately the legs pop out and it starts scuttling into the cave at like a brisk running speed.
Oh boy.
Sorry to know.
Gosh. Okay.
You guys are watching a drill rapidly go down a tunnel. What are you guys gonna do?
Hope he solves the problem himself.
Okay.
Superman, get out.
What is Silvergate gonna do?
You know, is it going down the tunnel that it carved previously?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I do have a tinkering skill that is specifically on devices or machines in an effort to let me control them.
Wow. Really?
Yes,
Dope,
that's one
okay.
of my exploring dark places things. So I'm going to try and bring this beast under control.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that's gonna be difficulty 4.
Okay. So I've got the applicable skill, so it reduces it to 3.
Okay.
Right? Okay. So I need to hit a 9 or better.
Yep.
Ooh.
Hits a 9 exactly.
Oh, there you go. Yes.
Okay, so in the time it takes you to like look around and quickly pull a lever, I'm gonna say that this thing scuttles maybe like far enough into the cave that you can't see it because of how dark it is, but it can't be more than like 100 feet.
Sure. Okay.
He's dead.
May I? We haven't really taken advantage of this, but we, the players, can make things harder on ourselves.
In exchange for XP,
yes,
absolutely.
right?
What is
Okay.
what's your idea?
I think that I want to do that classic thing where you're driving towards a cliff edge and you manage to stop it, but it doesn't stop
It's
it
like
from
tilting
sliding.
on that. Ooh, I
Yeah.
like that.
I think that the thing, and if this messes up what you were doing,
No, I think I
veto
could probably work it.
But
out.
okay, I think I'm racing down the tunnel now. And I'm frantically trying to figure out. I finally figure out exactly what to do, and I pull on the brakes. The legs retract. It hits the ground. It just starts sliding. I slide out into a large dark chamber. I don't know what's
I got you on
there, and it just like slips right to the edge.
that. Dang!
Yeah.
We got an artifact discovery as well. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you slide out onto the edge. We're gonna say we're gonna be super generous and say that this drill has like a viewing panel, even though why would a drill have that? You're like teetering on the edge of this dark panel this dark room that should be completely black because you're under the earth, but there is actually light emanating from it.
Yep.
There's a dodecahedral solid structure with a bunch of construction built around it, and it's coated in like a membrane, but that dodecahedral chunk of material is radiating heat and light to the point where you can feel it where you are, and you get the feeling that if you were not inside of this drill that was built with environmental protections, you would be very crispy right now.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to let the spotlight leave me for a sec, but I do
Okay.
think that to really earn that XP, I am willing to let my unanticipated appearance alert some bugs or something like
Guardian?
that, or perhaps I tilt a little too far into the abyss. I don't know what. I can't think of that.
I think you're going to rapidly discover that your position is much more precarious than you realize.
Okay.
However, as you cast around the inside of this drill looking for, tools, an escape route, more
Yep.
controls,
Mhm.
I'm going to give you some story dice. I want you to start coming up with the artifact that you find.
Okay, excellent.
Meanwhile, outside the tunnel, doesn't seem like he's coming back. You hear scuttling and then like a crash.
We should just blow the tunnel entrance and go.
He's our
Fucking
friend.
asshole.
Oh, you're right. I forgot. All right, let's go in after him.
I guess we should go in after him.
Yep.
Oh man, I'm just realizing I have a cipher here, and I don't remember what it is. Oh wait, no, I do. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We're going in after him.
Do you guys have a light source? Okay. So you create a glowing rune of light as you proceed down the dark tunnel.
Yep.
100 feet later, you find the scene that I just described.
Sacre bleu.
Also,
Is it,
you guys are-
intensely hot?
Yeah, as you guys are starting to approach, you can see like
When
a
it
dim
gets
light.
uncomfortably hot, we're gonna stop.
You notice that it's uncomfortably hot
Yeah, we're gonna
and
stop
can
long
stop.
before it gets dangerous.
Okay. I have a skill called
Mhm.
adaptation.
Oh wow! Oh my god, I forgot about this. I forgot. Yeah, I thought this was gonna be way more difficult. It might actually be super easy now. We might add some monsters. We'll see.
Okay, sure. I-
Exactly
yeah.
what this does, I don't fully remember, so I am looking
Sure.
it up.
I think the drilling machine has probably slipped down the edge, but it's like wedged or
Yeah.
something in a precarious position like that.
I think probably the drill tip is wedged in the earth because you were describing like a sort of downward cylinder.
Yes. Yeah.
You adapt to a hostile environment for 28 hours. As a result, you can breathe safely. The temperature doesn't kill you, though it might be extremely uncomfortable or debilitating. Crushing gravity doesn't incapacitate or harm you, though
Okay,
again,
okay.
you might be seriously hindered.
Super handy.
In extreme environments, the GM might increase the cost of activating this esoteric to a maximum cost of 10 intellect points. So it's up to you at how much it costs.
Okay. It's 3 plus,
2 plus.
2 plus.
Yep.
I think this is a 4.
4?
It's significant, but not ridiculous.
All right. I pause for just a moment. I realize the environment in front of me. I meditate on it. And I adapt and overcome.
Okay, what does it look like?
So normally the weaves in my hair are never really lit up.
Uh-huh.
Activating my abilities usually change it, have these like Piscean colors of like blue, greens, and purples. But when adapting to this heated area, they turn into more like warm glowies of reds and oranges and yellows, with still those flickers of purple and blue.
Okay. That's just for you, though.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so what's the plan now?
Oh, I'm gonna go back.
All right, for safety.
Yeah, safety.
For safety.
We gotta go back away to the entrance.
Help!
I'm coming. Hold on. And I will also activate my particle man automaton.
Okay. All right.
Excellent.
Why? Just in case.
So he's level 4, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you pull out this ancient silver disc and place it on the ground and depress the activator, and it unfolds into a machine spring coiled metal man.
Yep.
Who is a level 4 dude and has 12 hit points.
Woo! Alright. Let's go rescue Saberdane.
The automaton looks at you. It's vaguely humanoid, but not quite. Some alien species may have made this. It follows you, essentially.
Yeah.
You find the drill. It's precariously located there, and I think I'm going to generate some sort of subterranean encounter.
Oh no.
Yes.
I'm not a fighter.
You got this.
And I don't think I can leave the drill without getting fried.
Okay, so is
Can
there... So when eventually I do reach the drill.
Yeah.
You in there?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I think I'm in the. You can see me in like the
Yeah, okay.
like viewing chamber or whatever.
Can you turn it around?
I'll
okay.
try.
Try.
All
Please try.
I'm
Okay.
gonna try and tinker.
So, here is the problem, the multiple problems that you find yourself with. This thing has tiny little legs, so they stick out the side and are sort of bent like this. So when they pop out and try and grab the ground, the thing is tilted at a 45-degree angle. So the first 2 set of legs can definitely grab on, and they're like shaking and pulling, but the other 2 are like not able to hit the ground.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to figure out some sort of. The machine does not appear to be capable of removing itself. You're gonna have to come up with some kind of creative solution to this. Also, when you cross some invisible threshold approaching this facility, there's a sort of like the light changes color a little bit, and a bunch of symbols and strange language fly through the air, and then descending from little alcoves in the ceiling are perfectly black obsidian spheres.
Oh my.
Understanding Numenera?
Yes, go ahead.
She's going for it.
Oh, wait, what was the difficulty?
I can tell you that you succeeded on the easiest part of this check, which is these are security automatons.
Wonderful.
Mm.
Is there any sort of, like, panel or controlling mechanism that I can see anywhere?
Oh, for sure there is one, but it's inside the facility.
Do I see a clear path to the facility?
Yes, you're going to have to climb down a ladder and also sort of scramble around some coils and other structure while these things are ostensibly chasing you. But yeah, you could probably put that together.
Okay,
I'm gonna bang on the glass. Just hop on. I'm gonna disengage this thing and we'll slide down.
I'm gonna run for it.
Okay. Are
Okay.
you going to Silverdane or to the Switch?
To the switch, and I'm just gonna have my my automaton just watch my back and keep everything off of me.
Okay.
Sure.
Defense mode.
So
Protect
I think
me.
getting from point A to point B unscathed is going to be a difficulty 6 task.
Okay.
Your automaton will count as 2 assets because it is purpose built for this kind of work.
Okay.
So that brings it down to a difficulty 4 speed test.
Speed. Okay, I haven't spent any of my speed, so
Sped.
4 means you would need to roll a 12
right.
for the people at home.
Right. So I want to lower that down 2 more. I have an edge of 1 and an effort of 2. So, gosh,
4 points.
4. Thank you. Bringing it down. Yeah, 4. I spent 4. So that makes it 3? No. It was a 4.
Yes.
No, it was a 6. Then it went down to 2. I'm taking it down 2 more, so now it's 2.
Okay.
So now I have to roll a 6
you
or
just
better.
have to roll a 6.
Okay, we can do this.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. That's
No.
not
That one. Oh
Just
no.
One.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Except the
Screw
nat
that
one.
Eh,
Oh my
Oh
god.
yes.
just kidding.
Dude, it's so hard.
Dude.
It's so hard to roll a 6 on a d20.
Okay. One more. Where's the die that was working well for me? Yeah, that one. Sure. Okay. Eh.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I don't think you're supposed to have this roll.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can
just
do this.
just let
I
it
can-
happen.
If you fail, I said unscathed. So if you fail, you will get to the switch. You
Yeah.
will just take some
Okay.
damage.
I can't afford to take damage, sir.
Okay.
Or
Or, maybe these guardians are non-lethal. We don't know.
We don't know.
What is that?
You got a 12.
woo, we
Oh,
got
man,
there.
you rolled that die, huh? That die has a bit of a history. That's my oldest d20.
Aww.
Aw. Nice.
It will kill your character in the long term.
Yeah,
You
Dang.
definitely
take
shouldn't
it the
roll
way.
that. All right, so you
It's a fickle mistress.
scramble down a ladder as a beam of energy sort of suffuses the area where you were previously. The guardians are following you as you weave through the different pylons in this facility. All of it's sort of built in a concavity in the earth around this giant dodecahedron that is radiating energy. And it becomes immediately apparent to you now that you're in this area and you can see this. This is a power source. Like, this is the where the energy is coming from for this facility, almost certainly. Based on the radiation alone, it has enough to power this facility and then some. And it's clearly something is going awry here. You make it to a panel and slap your hand on it, and the obsidian spheres that were following you, one of which was keeping an eye on the drill, recede back into their slots in the ceiling.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Good. Emergency averted. One of them.
I'm gonna do another understanding Numenera roll because this is the only thing I'm good for.
I roll to understand.
I want to pull out my feather and run diagnostics on this facility and see if it is within my power to fix it.
Okay. I'm gonna give you this one for free
Okay.
because this is the what I think is happening in this facility
Yeah.
discovery. Also, you guys, when you discover something like this, actually get XP by the rules of the game. So I'll go ahead and
Woo!
distribute some.
Nice. Hell yeah.
You sort of scroll through this sheet of glass that responds to your touch and
Yeah.
start interpreting.
Yep.
It looks like whatever power source this is, you're guessing it's some sort of like advanced element that contains a lot of energy. It has gone critical and is currently undergoing a very long reaction that if it was not contained would be similar to a star dying. That being said, a lot of the excess energy through an incredibly inefficient and ramshackle process that was cobbled together by the machines and people of this place millennia ago is capturing that energy in glucose. And it's really inefficient. I want to highlight that
Yeah.
before people get on my ass of like, how's a neutron star? That's too much energy for glucose. I'm not a scientist, and also it's inefficient. Don't worry about it.
Also, my science textbook, according to Coca-Cola, says that's correct.
Yeah.
So,
Also, drink Coke.
Oh man.
So am I able to figure out some way to make it efficient? Sorry.
Given time and resources, and probably the skills of a wright, you absolutely could.
Right.
I mean, well, maybe not absolutely. It'd be a titanic undertaking.
But if you want, do we actually want to fix this facility? Because it would destroy the current ecosystem.
Yeah, lightning ape monster.
Uh,
Where there's one, there's probably more.
yeah. It's your call.
Yeah.
What would Fourth of the Fifth do? I wonder to myself.
What is Fourth of the Fifth doing? Right now?
Well,
I don't know. He's probably found a couple of stones and he's skipping stones like in the room.
Jesus.
You found. I
Christ.
think you found a stone that you can skip, and when you do, the hexagonal crab bots bring it back to where it was.
Yeah. All right. I'll just stand there and then play fetch with them.
All right.
As long as they don't get hostile.
No.
So, yeah.
Can I roll a GM intrusion for him?
So I can die. Thanks.
I mean, if
Giant-
you want XP, I can give you XP.
Giant piston comes out and pushes him into our room.
Yeah. So I can die. Thanks. Not my fault we didn't invent walkie-talkies.
Oh
Okay.
man.
Oh man. Part of me wants to try and fix it. Part of me just wants to adjust it so it fixes itself faster.
Okay.
Is that a
Look.
thing?
The way I see it, we've got a giant collapsing star right below our feet. So why wouldn't we want to make it go nuclear meltdown? Like that's just always the coolest option to deal with any nuclear problem.
I respect that.
And the artifact that I have found ties into that. Don't worry, I haven't forgot about that.
Right. So you want to set off a bomb.
So
Well, you said it's
you
happened
got a lot of
millennia ago.
information from this panel. This
Yeah.
is not a safe place to be.
Yeah.
Perhaps you retire to the drill
Yeah.
and discuss things with Silverdane / try and help him with that situation,
Yeah.
just to keep things moving along.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. So I clamber back up to the drill.
Yes.
Knock on your glass.
Hello.
Okay. We need to get out of here. This isn't safe.
Okay.
Automaton manbot person.
The automaton is slightly singed from its encounter with the security machines, but otherwise
Oh.
functional.
Okay. How strong are you? Push the drill out.
Push the drill out?
Damn.
Or at least get it so its legs can touch the ground and it can pull itself out.
So the automaton goes like this, starts pushing the drill. Its feet go into the dirt and mud. And then it jumps on the back of the drill and like
Yeah.
Apparently got
Then
the 1930s cartoon.
stops and comes back to you. It's a level 4. It's not sufficient for this
Yeah.
task.
What you
Right.
guys should do is have him go get under the feet and then like provide the stabilization for the drill to come out.
Provide stabilization. Yeah. The friction. Okay.
Like just let him be run over.
Yeah.
So wait.
Get a little
so
traction.
Person.
I'll give you XP for that one though.
Okay.
Okay.
Because that was actively not helpful.
Cool.
What? Yeah.
Okay, so just to clarify, so let's say this is our cliff edge right now.
Yeah.
Here's our drill.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not actually valid. It's kind of up like this right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So with
Yeah.
little legs dangling.
And the drill bit is pointing down into the pit to where the radioactive dodecahedron is, right?
Yeah. Except
Okay.
for in my mind, it is a massive drill, and the room is a little bit smaller, so the drill is actually like across the other side, wedged in the dirt.
Oh, so it's kind of like hovering above the.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I drill my way out the other side?
Do you want to try?
I'm afraid because if I mess up, then
Yeah, there
this
will
thing will
definitely be terrible
drop.
consequences,
Yes.
but that seems like a good plan.
What other choice do you have?
Okay. I'm going to unveil my artifact now.
Okay.
Oh,
For those of you who didn't see it, I rolled a tiara, some sort of scales or old-fashioned abacus, and a man carrying something heavy. I think that in my mining machine, excuse me, the natural a natural artifact that you would find is some kind of headband that emits a telekinetic field that lets me create force fields, and these force fields don't like they're not combative in any way. They just are almost indestructible to protect from cave-ins.
Okay. So it's a structural force field generator.
That's right. It is a
And
structural
just,
force field generator.
Let's say that it creates a like 10 foot on a side cube per usage, and I think the depletion rate is going to be 1 in D20, and I will say it's pretty significant if you found it in this machine, so it's probably level 4.
Okay.
There you go.
Yes. So I think that if I put on this headband, my force field headband, which I do, I could maybe activate its ability to create a force cube around the drill
Okay.
and keep it from falling in.
Yeah. I will say that the drill is probably a little bit bigger than 10 feet across, but you could put a cube underneath the bottom so it doesn't like tilt anymore
Yeah,
than a certain distance.
could also put it around the dying star.
that's true. I could. And then we could blow it up, right?
Ooh.
Maybe.
Level 4's enough.
I don't think level 4 is sufficient.
Yeah. All right. Force field. Yeah. So I think I will try that. I want to create a force field under my drill bot to try and give it something to push off of.
All right.
And then I will try digging out the other side.
Okay. I think that backing yourself out of a tricky spot with what is essentially construction equipment, we're going to call it an intellect test. Your tinkering skill does apply.
Okay.
You have 2 assets between the force field and the automaton.
He's still helping.
I think it's difficulty 5.
Okay. So that brings it down to a 3, yeah?
Yeah.
Um,
And for just so that you know, the automaton will be functional until you guys leave this dungeon.
Okay.
all right. So I need to hit a 9 or better.
Yep.
Is what I'm hearing. Okay. I can do that, right?
Probably hit a 9.
Yeah, sure.
Nope.
Nope. No, I can't.
Hit a 5.
I will spend 1 XP on that, and if I don't hit it this time, then I'm not going to spend another.
Dang. Ice cold with it.
Nope.
Nope, I don't.
Okay.
That's a 4. I will accept the consequences.
All right.
I'm gonna start running.
I'm gonna give you some
Punish
XP.
me, GM.
Your plan works beautifully. The drill spins backwards and starts pushing.
Mhm.
It starts grinding up the force cube as the robot pulls on one of the legs on the back and plants his feet in the dirt.
Yeah.
The leg starts scrabbling, and then a section of the dirt cliff that this thing is on crumbles.
Oh my.
It slips sideways off the force cube and then falls and strikes the dodecahedron directly, causing a chain reaction of explosions and sparks in the room, and making the entire facility rumble. You proceed to run the fuck away?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Silverdane, what are you doing?
Gosh. So if I get out of the drill, presumably I am toast.
I can tell you there's going to be a lot of damage, but it's not going to be like lethal.
Okay. You know what? I am going to use my 2 artifacts in tandem.
Okay.
My flight suit and my force field generator
All right.
to create a force field around myself.
All right.
I'll open the hatch, force field up, and then try and fly out.
Okay.
And I'm going to just go as fast as I can.
I'm gonna say this is like a moment of trial and error for you as you
Yes.
create a cube, which you are inside, and proceed to bonk into it, and then you have
Yeah.
to like make it go away,
Yeah.
and then fly. I
Yeah.
won't have you roll a depletion roll for that, but roll a depletion roll for the D6 flight suit, please.
Yes. 5.
Okay. So the flight suit's still operational. Are you gonna grab Serenia on the way out, or just
I think I'll grab her.
Okay. So your game of fetch is interrupted as there is a deep, like, chest rumbling sound, and the entire facility shakes as all of the lights turn off, and then only a couple come back on.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go start prepping the escape vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh
I'm
man.
assuming that they're coming.
You know what would be really, really useful right now? A tectonic bomb. Like, not gonna lie.
Ow.
Just sink this
Ow.
place into.
Dude.
I'll wait. How?
To just to get rid of the star thing, to just put it into the
you're
earth.
like the guys at Chernobyl who are like, you know what, the reactor's loose? What if we nuked it?
Oh my God.
What if we just lit the fire on fire, sir?
Okay.
fire with fire.
So it's an
Oh,
all-terrain level 8 cipher, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I picture it as essentially a sort of arcane tarp that you lay down, and then the tarp blows up and forms into a vehicle through some arcane process that you don't fully understand. You haven't seen technology like this before. It basically folds itself into a vehicle like origami style.
Do you have the PTU or do I have the PTU?
What's the PTU?
The portable transport unit.
Oh,
That's what I named it.
I don't have it.
Whose character sheet is it on?
Mine.
Okay, well she has it. Unless you chose to leave it with him.
Yeah, sure.
I
Alright.
guess I'll wait.
So it is essentially like picture a 4-legged insectoid origami carriage that has a door and a window.
Okay?
You jump inside there?
Yeah, but not in the driver's seat.
Okay. There is no driver's seat. It's like a teacup at the circus.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, I'll just take a seat
All right.
Okay.
and leisurely wait.
I'm going to try and zoom into the room. I want to try and find 4th or the 5th.
You see his heel as he gets into some kind of vehicle that wasn't there the last time you were here.
All right. I throw Serenia in. I dive in after her,
Okay.
Dang.
and I force field up the entire
Okay.
our entire vehicle if I can create one large enough.
I think we've established that the force field cubes are immobile.
Oh,
Just
they are? Okay.
Yeah, that's what
okay.
you found out when you tried to fly
Okay.
with one. You ended up bonking onto the inside of it.
Okay. Should we try and get far away, or should we
Go, go, go,
try
go,
and
go, go,
force
go,
field
go,
up?
go,
Okay,
go.
okay.
What did you guys do?
He dropped a drill on a dying star.
Then we should go.
all right, let's go. Gosh.
Okay. So this is a level 8 cipher, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it sort of it climbs up the wall extremely fast, and the room that you're in rotates inside of it, so you guys are still level.
Oh, that's pleasant.
So you don't get tossed around. Like, there's got to be some sort of inertial dampening happening because you feel like you should have been tossed around like ragdolls based on how fast this thing is moving. It gets to the top of the maw, and its feet sort of bloom out into like sort of flippers, and it proceeds to move across the water by like literally slapping it and projecting itself across. Like if you've
I
ever
love
seen
that,
a lizard like run across
Yeah.
water, it's doing that.
That's great.
Meanwhile,
It's so fast that it's kicking up a rooster tail behind you guys
Nice.
as you head back to Zatolis, which is busily stomping its way through the Sucrine swamp, destroying 1,000-year-old trees. Yeah.
You have to break some eggs to make omelets.
in the carriage, it is playing our wait music from our stream.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Can the thing get us on top of Satolis?
Absolutely, it can.
All right. I think we
I
do
guess we're
that.
taking this thing all the way back, right? Yeah, might as well.
I might as
keep it,
well.
right?
Might as well, right?
Just-
Left with a plane, came back with a sweet ride.
All right, I'm gonna roll one story die just to see what, if anything, other than a giant explosion happens. Oh man,
Oh no.
that's a monkey.
Oh dear.
Okay.
That's when the monkey people attacked.
Eh.
Okay.
As if we didn't
so,
have enough problems.
Get
Cut.
your paw.
I'm gonna do it as a cutscene, I think, and this will be the end of the stream.
Okay.
You guys are in Zatolis. You like get to the top of the city, and then you're just sort of looking over the side of the walking city Zatolis, waiting for something to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Then nothing happens for like 30 seconds, then 2 minutes, then 20 minutes,
Okay.
and it doesn't seem like anything's gonna happen. Meanwhile, in the maw, next to a pile of bones, there lies the dead and looted figure of a 6-legged ape. A hand that is also from another ape rests over its mouth and nose to see if it's breathing.
Oh.
And then they close its multiple sets of eyes. And then the camera pans back, and there are 3 more of those ape creatures covered in tools, and one of them hefts a wrench, and then they go into that tunnel
Oh,
that
God,
you guys
they were
can't
sentient.
see.
Oh my.
Oh no, now I feel terrible.
What have we
I realized
done?
they were sentient.
What have we
And
done?
that is the Numenera stream for today.
What if he was just trying to give us directions on how to get out of here?
That's great.
Oh, no, it's just jumped into a dangerous area.
Charge!
I actually rolled the secret thing that I rolled last session is that they were sentient and they had information about this place.
Nope.
That's great. That's
Well,
great.
you know what? That's what happens when you come at us. You get clip-clopped.
Yeah, I mean he did come at you.
Yeah.
Dude,
All right, thanks everybody for coming
Dude.
out. I had a great time.
That's
Shout
good.
out to my players for making awesome choices and being super fun to play with.
Thank you, audience, for showing up.
And thanks everybody for coming.